It's good to be back in this building. I mean, the last time we were here in a meaningful game was pretty disappointing. We thought we tied the series with Tampa, or we're going to, and got away from us. So it's nice to get back in the win column here, back in front of our fans.
Welcome into Bruins Now. I'm your host, Rachel Holt. The Bruins playing their home opener on Monday afternoon, their first time back in the Garden since, as head coach Bruce Cassidy said, the Bees suffered an overtime loss in Game 4 of the Eastern Conference second round. That was back on May 4th. New season, new Bees. The Bruins hosting the Ottawa Senators on Monday afternoon, and if you made the trip to TD Garden for the 1 p.m. start, it was well worth your while. Just 30 seconds into the game, Patrice Bergeron scored a goal, and it would be his first of 3. Bergie finishing with a hat trick and adding an assist for good measure, en route to the Bees' 6-3 win. This is the 4th hat trick of the veteran center's career.
I've been impressed with everything Bergie does, to be honest with you. He plays at both ends. You know, we use him in every situation. So good for them to get us going on time tonight.
You know, he could easily say, you know, I had a tough summer and missed preseason. I give myself, 10 games to get back into it, but he doesn't accept that. He wants to be the best. That's why he is.
Yeah, it is. It's one of those things that's kind of not necessarily always part of my game or that you can see often, but they're definitely nice to have. And like I said, it's the third one's a really lucky bounce and great plays by the first 2 by Boston Marshall. So we'll take that.
And it doesn't get much better than this. Here's Dad with all 3 pucks and his adorable son after the game. David Pastrnak added 4 points, finishing with 2 goals and 2 assists, while Rask stopped 28 shots to earn his first win of the season. The Bees improving to 2-1 with the win. We wish we could forget the season opener when the Bees got shut out by the defending Stanley Cup champion Capitals, but since then, the Black and Gold have been finding the back of the net with ease, scoring 10 goals in their last 2 games. So through 3 games, hear what the stat lines are looking like. Brad Marchand yet to light the lamp, but leads the team with 7 points due to an NHL high 7 assists. Thanks to his efforts on Monday, Patrice Bergeron is second on the team in points with 4 goals, 2 assists. And no surprise, line mate David Pastrnak sits right behind them with 5 points, tallying 3 goals and 2 assists. That first line really not fair to the rest of hockey. Charlie McAvoy, one of the guys many are expecting to have a big year, has 4 points, courtesy of 4 assists. With the Bruins returning home, it's clear fans are fired up for this season. FanFest was held on Monday afternoon, and here are some of the sights and sounds from the event held on Canal Street right outside the Garden.
Just the atmosphere, all the fans, the FanFest outside, the live music, it's amazing.
Expectations? We're bringing home the cup. It's going to be tough against the Maple Leafs this year. They got Tavares now, but feeling pretty confident.
Big things. I'm expecting big things out of them.
Could possibly win the Stanley Cup. Yes, this year. They got good goaltending, they got a good defense, and they got Bergeron. Go Bruins!
What a time to be a Boston sports fan. People not only buzzing about seeing the Bruins play on Monday, but also about the Red Sox taking on the Yankees in Game 3 of the ALDS on Monday night. And excitement was at an all-time high inside the Garden. See for yourself. Yankees suck cheers ringing out at TD Garden at multiple times throughout the game, and Bruce Cassidy was all for it.
I agree with that chant, by the way. I'm all for it. It's going to be a big game, obviously, in the best of 5. So I'm excited for the Red Sox. I'm excited to see the Celtics play. I was at a game in the finals last year against Cleveland. They're a fun group to watch. So obviously all 4 teams have aspirations of winning. We just started, the Patriots just started, but the Red Sox are there and the Celtics are right around the corner. So I think it's great to be, let's face it, when you have 4 teams that are in the mix.
Well, the Red Sox ended up winning 16-1 in the Bronx, no less, and Pasta with a little late night chirping on Twitter. Doing damage indeed. Okay, so a lot of our attention will be on the Sox tonight, but looking ahead, here's what the Bees got going on. The Bruins host the Edmonton Oilers at TD Garden on Thursday night. The player to watch out for, 2016-2017 Hart Trophy winner Connor McDavid. After that, the Bees host the Red Wings on Saturday night in an original 6 matchup. Then the Black and Gold hit the road to begin a 4-game road trip. In the Great White North, they play the Calgary Flames on the 17th, then head north to take on the Edmonton Oilers the next night. After that, they face the Canucks and the Senators before finally returning home to take on the Flyers on the 25th. Mark your calendars for the 27th. That's when they will face rival Montreal Canadiens at TD Garden, and to close out the month, they travel to North Carolina to play the Hurricanes. That about does it for this episode of Bruins Now, but before we go, we need to give a shout out to the Bruins for making this happen. The team providing every media member on Monday with a Cafe Martin hat, the proceeds for which benefit NESN videographer John Martin as he battles ALS. The John Martin Fund will also be one of the beneficiaries of the Boston Bruins Foundation 50-50 raffle on Thursday, October 11th. The raffle is live right now, so make sure you check it out on NHL.com and hey, try to win some money. Thanks for tuning in. Go Bees!